You know, I have been online enough since Caleb Williams got drafted by the Chicago Bears to know and understand that there is a lot of hate towards him for whatever reason. People hate on him because he cried in his mother's arms, or people hate on him because he didn't talk after a loss, even though we found out later that it was Lane Kiffin who mandated that he didn't talk and different things like that. But what I saw yesterday, I cannot sit by and idly take the Caleb Williams hate anymore. Welcome back to Bears Yard. This your boy Vipe. And whoo, the Caleb Williams hate had gone too far, people. It gone too far. So Vipe, what are you talking about? I am talking about Pro Football Focus. I think that's what it is, PFF, came out with a graph or whatever, talking about all of the second-year quarterbacks and talking about their ceilings and their floors. Now, I'm going to save Caleb Williams for last because I need y'all to hear the rest of these before I get into the Caleb Williams stuff. But let's start with the golden boy himself, Jaden Daniels. His ceiling, of course, is Lamar Jackson. But his floor, the worst they think he will be, is Kyler Murray. Okay, judging from Jaden's rookie year, he was pretty good. He was the rookie of the year. He went to the NFC Championship game. He had pretty good stats. Okay, I'm not really mad at that. I understand the uber hype around Jaden Daniels. Cool. Next, we go over to Drake May, who didn't really start until later in the season, but he did okay. His ceiling, Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence, pretty good NFL quarterback. We're still waiting to see what he can do if he can maximize his potential, but he's good so far, right? Drake May's floor is Daniel Jones, who used to be on the Giants and now is on the Vikings. I don't know where he's at now. I know he signed with the Vikings at the end of last season, but I don't know if he's still with the Vikings. I'm not sure. Then we go over here to Michael Penix Jr., right? Michael Penix Jr., who was drafted 8th overall. Nobody expected him to play last year, but then Kirk Cousins got injured. Actually, I think Kirk Cousins got benched, and they brought Penix in. His ceiling is Justin Herbert, and his floor is Jameis Winston, okay? Justin Herbert, Jameis Winston for Michael Penix Jr. Then we go to J.J. McCarthy, the same J.J. McCarthy who has not played a single down of NFL football yet because he got injured last year and he had to miss the entire NFL season. So his ceiling is Joe Burrow. Again, mind you, J.J. McCarthy has yet to play an NFL down, but his ceiling is Joe Burrow. And then his floor, Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, who had a hell of a season last year with the Vikings, that is J.J. McCarthy's floor, according to PFF. And then we get to Bo Nix, who had a good season last year with Sean Payton, made the playoffs. He was solid, right? His ceiling, Drew Brees. I mean, it makes sense. He has the same coach that Drew Brees has, kind of has the same stature. I can understand that. But his floor is Mac Jones, who didn't work out with New England, he didn't work out with the Jaguars, ended up in New England or something like that. I don't know. I think he got drafted by New England, then he got traded to the Jaguars, something like that. I don't know. But anyway, Mac Jones is a journeyman quarterback now at this point. It is what it is. Then we get to Caleb Williams, and the disrespect is just over the mountain. So Caleb Williams' floor is bust, right? Bust! But his ceiling is Jordan Love? What? Jordan Love? I don't know which one is more disrespectful. The fact that his ceiling is a quarterback that he's already better than in Jordan Love, or the fact that he doesn't even get a comparable player for a floor. His floor is bust. I don't know what the hell they're smoking over there at PFF, but this is all wrong, okay? Let's look at Caleb Williams' 2024 NFL season. This man threw for over 3,500 yards. Let me get the statistics up here to be exact. 3,541 yards, 20 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, had a 62.5 completion percentage, 87.8 passer rating. But that's who you want to call a bust? What? Okay. Before I go any further with my rant, If you think this is all wrong about Caleb Williams, I need you to press that subscribe button for more daily content here Monday through Friday on the channel from me. But I can't believe this. Like, I think somebody over there has it out for Caleb Williams, if you ask me. I mean, this is just unbridled hatred. Jordan Love, the same Jordan Love who might be the very worst quarterback in the NFC North, that Jordan Love? But that Caleb Williams feeling? Listen, man, if Caleb Williams doesn't get any better than what he showed us his rookie season, that still will qualify him as not being a bust. How many rookie quarterbacks come in the NFL and go for over 3,500 yards, 20 touchdowns, and only 6 interceptions? Not to mention him getting sacked 68 times, obviously. Some of those sacks were on him, but still, under the instability that he was subjected to in his rookie season, going through 3 offensive coordinators, a fired head coach, and still produce those type of numbers, but that's the guy you're labeling a bust. I'm sorry. This is why legacy media is on its way out of the door, and new media is on its way in. It's not even on its way. It's here. Because when they put out stuff like this, it's hard to take you seriously pro football focused. You're supposed to be the metric guys. You're supposed to be the guys who are analytical to a fault. How the hell do you call this analysis of Caleb Williams analytical? This is like some biased monkey crap to me. This dude was the number 1 overall pick in last year's draft. And you're calling him a bust? Or you're saying that he's potentially going to be a bust after the season that he put up last year? How can you say that with a straight face? How? I don't understand it. Who did this? I need to know who did this. If you know who did this, put their names in the chat. Who did this? I need to talk to somebody over there at PFF because this Caleb slander will not be tolerated. But let me know what your thoughts are of Caleb Williams going into year 2 here. Drop your thoughts about Caleb in the comments. Do you think that his floor is a bust? Actually, you know what? In the comments, why don't you drop your ceiling and your floor for Caleb Williams? Now, obviously, I'm a little biased, of course, but if we're really being honest about it, Caleb Williams' ceiling is Patrick Mahomes, okay? We're talking about, again, the number 1 overall pick in 2024, the most talked about, hyped quarterback since Andrew Luck. Of course his ceiling is Patrick Mahomes. Are you kidding me? Have you seen him play in college and in the league a little bit? The dude got soft. He has juice. I mean, how many fourth quarter comebacks did he lead in his rookie year only to be foiled by Matt Eberflus? This, my goodness, makes me choke when I say his name. But Caleb Williams is that dude, okay? So if the ceiling is Patrick Mahomes, then maybe Caleb Williams' floor, I would say maybe his floor would be something like a Kyler Murray. I mean, they're pretty comparable. Actually, no, I'll call his floor Baker Mayfield. Because, you know, they're both from Oklahoma guys. You know, they got the same coach. I'll say his floor is Baker Mayfield. But the ceiling is Patrick Mahomes. I think that's a much more fair analysis of Caleb Williams and what he can do in his NFL career. But again, let me know your thoughts in the comments. And be sure to hit subscribe for more daily opinionated Bears comments from me.